Good morning, students. In the last class, we started chapter 6, that is linear equations in one variable. In this chapter, we started exercise 6a and we completed up to part G of question number 1. Question number 1 was solve the following equations by adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing both sides of the equations by the same number. So today we will continue the same exercise 6a starting from part H. Question H is 6p minus 9 plus 9. So 6p equal minus 9 plus 9. Students, 6p will be written as it is, equal as it is. We will solve this minus 9 plus 9. You know, when there are same number with opposite sign, here this is minus 9 and it is plus 9. So these two numbers 9 9 both are same number with opposite side, then they are cancelled. Minus 9 and plus 9 will be cancelled. It means 6p is equal 0. Now in the left side, unknown variable is p. So we have to find the value of p. With this unknown variable, what is the number? Number is 6 and it is with multiply sign. 6p will be considered as 6 multiply p. So to remove this p, we will divide both the side by 6. As I explained in the last class also, the number which is with the unknown variable, we use that number. If it is with plus sign, then we subtract that number. If it is with multiply sign, we divide that number. So divide both sides by 6. 6p upon 6 is equal 0 upon 6. Now 6 and 6 cancel. Then p is equal 6 zeros are 0. You know 6 zeros are 0. 6 1 ja 6. Students, when we read any table, suppose 5 1 ja 5, then before 5 1 ja 5 we read 5 0 ja 0 always. So 6 0 ja 0, it means value of p is equal 0. Next, part I. I question is 4y equal to y minus 5. See part I in the book, 4y is equal to y minus 5. So here first what we will do here, in left hand side unknown variable y, in right hand side also unknown variable y. We will shift this term with unknown variable 2y to the left hand side. Subtract 2y from both sides. If we subtract both sides, this 2y we have to remove first this 2y. So 4y minus 2y. We will write this 2y minus 5 as it is, then subtract 2y. So see here, we have subtracted this 2y from both the sides. 4y minus 2y is equal 2y. Here this is plus 2y and this is minus 2y. So these 2y are cancelled. What is left? Minus 5 is left. Means 2y is equal minus 5. Now here in left hand side with y, what is the number? 2. And it is again with the multiplication sign, multiply sign, as in the previous question. See here 6p. So 2y will be considered as 2 multiply y. So divide both sides by 2. We will write 2y upon 2 equal minus 5 upon 2. 2 2 cancel, then y is equal minus 5 upon 2. Next part. J part is 19a equal minus 38. Again see, this is 19a. 19a means 19 multiplied by a. So we will divide both sides. Divide both sides by 19. What is the number with unknown variable a? It is 19. So we will divide both sides by 19. Means 19a upon 19 equal minus 38 upon 19. 19 19 cancel. 19 1 जा 19, 19 2 जा 38. So A is equal -2. Clear? Now next question number 2. Question number 2 is, see here, frame 4 equations having the solution D is equal 5. Before I explain it, you see here in your book, framing an equation from a solution. If the solution of an equation is T is equal 4, we can frame many equations from the solution by adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing the same number from both left hand side and right hand side of the equation. It means if we add or subtract or multiply or divide the same number to the both sides, we can get another equation which will be equal to this T equal 4. In the same way, we will do this second question. Frame 4 equations having the solution D is equal 5. Let us see. See question number 2. What is the given solution? Given solution is here D is equal 5. So first we will add any number to the both sides. Here I am adding 3. So write add 3 to both sides of the equation. If we add 3 to both sides of the equation, we will write D plus 3 equal 5 plus 3. Students, we can add any number. Here I am adding 3. You can add 5, you can add 2, you can add -2. Any number you can add or subtract or multiply. So D plus 3 equal 5 plus 3. Then D plus 3 will be written as it is, equal 5 plus 3 is equal 8. Now second time I am subtracting. Subtract 2 from both sides of the equation. Equation is again same, D is equal 5. If I subtract 2 from both sides, then what will be written? D minus 2 is equal 5 minus 2. D minus 2 will be written as it is, equal 5 minus 2 will be equal 3. So what is the equation? D minus 2 is equal 3. Now third time I am multiplying. Multiply by 6 to both sides of the equation. You can multiply here also by any other number, but I am multiplying by 6. D multiply 6 is equal 5 multiply 6. When we multiply D by 6, it becomes 6D. 6D is equal 5 6 ja 30. Now next time I am dividing. We have to form 4 equations. So I am using all 4 signs: adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing. Divide both sides by 5. Again, what was the solution? D is equal 5. See here, D is equal 5. If we divide D by 5, we will write D divided by 5 equal 5 divided by 5. So D divided by 5 will be written as it is, equal, when we divide 5 by 5, we get 1. So what is the equation? D divided by 5 is equal 1. So we get these 4 equations, 1, 2, 3, 4 with the help of given solution D is equal 5. Here students, you can write again D is equal 5 before starting the solution. D is equal 5. I think it should be clear all of you. Now students, leave question number 3. Now I am starting question number 4. Question number 4 is, solve the following equations. A part is 2x plus 1 is equal 9. Students, here in this question number 4, we are using transposing method, which is given in your books on page number 104. See here, transposing terms. Changing of terms from one side of the equal sign to the other is called transposing of terms. When transposing terms from one side of the equal sign to the another, remember the following. What should you have to remember? First point, when a positive number is taken from left hand side of an equation to right hand side, the sign of the number becomes negative. The converse is also true. That is, plus sign from left hand side becomes minus sign on right hand side and vice versa. Means if we take any term with plus sign from left hand side to right hand side, it becomes negative, and if we take any term from left hand side with negative sign to right hand side, it becomes positive. Means minus changes to plus or plus changes to minus. Next part, put all the terms containing the variable on one side of the equal sign and all the constant on the other side. Variable means what is the unknown variable whose value you have to find out. These English letters, English alphabet letters A, B, C, X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, these are variables, and we have to put all the terms with variable to left hand side and all other constant term to right hand side, then it will be easy for us. Next point, an equation remains the same even when the expressions on the left hand side and right hand side are interchanged. Means if we write all the expressions of right hand side to left hand side or left hand side to right hand side, they remains unchanged. Suppose this is 2x plus 1 equal 9. This is equal sign, and this 2x plus 1 is equal is written in left hand side, and this 9 is written on in right hand side. When we here, this is 2x, this term 2x is with unknown variable x, and this plus 1 is constant. So we will take this plus 1 from left hand side to the right hand side. So transpose the term plus 1 from left hand side to right hand side. Means 2x will be written as it is, then equal 9, this plus 1 will be written as minus 1. Then 2x is equal 9 minus 1, 8. Now 2x means 2 multiply x is equal 8. Now this x, here it is multiply sign. So this 2 we write in right hand side but with division sign. So x is equal this 8 upon this 2. Upon means divide. So 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8. So x is equal 4. See once again, I am explaining it again. This is 2x plus 1 equal 9. This is equal sign. This 2x plus 1 is written in left hand side of the equal side, equal sign, and this 9 is written in the right hand side. Here this 2x is the term with unknown variable x. We have to find the value of this x. So we will take this plus 1, this is constant, this plus 1 is also constant, and this 9 is also constant. So we will take this plus 1 from left hand side to the right hand side. So transpose the term plus 1 from left hand side to the right hand side, means this 2x will be written as it is, then equal 9, write this plus 1 in left hand side and it will become minus 1. Now 2x is equal 9 minus 1 is equal 8. 2x means 2 multiply x equal 8. Now this x equal 8 upon this 2. Students, see, this is here with multiply sign, and when we write it in right hand side, it becomes divide. It comes in division. Upon means divide. So 2 1 ja 2, 2 4 ja 8. X is equal 4. B part. 15 minus 6a is equal minus 3. Here in left hand this is equal sign, this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So here it is the term minus 6a is the term with unknown variable a, but this 15 is constant. as I told you that we write all the constant terms to the right hand side. So we will take this 15 from left hand side to the right hand side. Take 15 from left hand side to right hand side. Now this minus 6a, students, if it is plus 6a, then we will write only 6a. No need to write plus sign. But if it is minus 6a, then we have to write minus 6a. If we do not write with this minus sign, then our solution will be wrong. So write minus 6a equal minus 3 and take this 15 to this side, it becomes minus 15. Here there is no sign, so it will be considered as positive sign. It becomes negative. Now minus 6a is equal minus 3 minus 15 minus 18. Again minus 6a means minus 6 multiply a. It means a is with multiply sign, minus 6 is with multiply sign with a. So it will be in division. Then a is equal minus 18 upon this minus 6. Minus minus cancel. 6 1 ja 6, 6 3 ja 18. A is equal 3. Next, C. 3d minus 4d plus 8d equal 28. See, here all these three terms in left hand side contain d, means these are like terms. So first we will solve these three like terms. 3d plus 8d minus 4d. Here students, we have changed the place of 8d and 4d. Here it is written at third place, we have written it second place, and this from second place we have written it at third place, but we have not changed its sides. Here all these three terms are in left hand side, and here in this line also these three terms are in left hand side. We have simply changed the place from second to third. We have not changed the side. So 3d plus 8d minus 4d equal 28. 3d plus 8d, 3 plus 8, 11d. 11d minus 4d means 7d. 7d is equal 28. Then d is equal 28 upon this 7. As I told previous two questions, that 7d will be considered as 7 multiply d. So d is equal 28 upon 7. 7 1 is 7. 7 4 is 28. D is equal 4. Next part, D part, CD part. 0.25c plus 5 is equal 0.5c minus 2.5. Take this plus 5 from left hand side to the right hand side, and this 0.5c from right hand side to the left hand side. Then 0.25c is equal 0.5c minus 2.5. Take this plus 5 here, it will become minus 5. Now in next step, we will take this 0.5 from right hand side to the left hand side. So 0.25c minus 0.5c equal minus 2.5 minus 5. This is 0.25 minus 0.5. This 0.5 is greater than this 0.25. So here it is rough work. See, we will subtract this 0.25 from this 0.50. When we subtract from 0.25, we get minus 0.25c. So minus 0.25c equal minus 2.5 minus 5. Minus 2.5 minus 5. Both the terms are with negative sign. So sign will be negative, but terms are added. We get minus 7.5 equal minus 7.5, means minus 0.25c equal minus 7.5. Now c is equal minus 7.5 upon minus 0.25. Student, minus minus cancel. Here after decimal 2 digit, but here only 1 digit. So we will add 1 0 and remove this decimal with this decimal. Now our number is 750 upon 25. 750 upon 25. 25 1 is 25. 25 3 is 75. 0 0. It means E is equal 30. Sorry, C is equal 30. This is C, not E. Next part, E. minus 7 multiplied by a minus 4 is equal 14. First we will multiply these two terms of bracket with minus 7. So minus 7 multiply a minus 7 multiply this minus 4 is equal 14. Minus 7a minus 7 minus 4 multiplied, it becomes plus 7 for the 28 equal 14. Now take this plus 28 from left hand side to this right hand side. Take plus 28 from left hand side to right hand side. Then what becomes a minus 7a equal 14. Then this minus 28. Now this minus 7a equal, we will solve 14 minus 28. This is plus sign, this is minus. So we will subtract this 14 from this 28. Minus 28 we get minus 14. Now this a is equal minus 14 upon this minus 7. Minus minus cancel. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So a is equal 22. Sorry, a is equal 2. Next part, f. 5 multiply a plus 2 minus 3 multiply a minus 1 is equal 3. So first we will multiply 5 multiply a plus 5 multiply 2 minus 3 multiply a. When we multiply this minus 3 and minus 1, this minus will become plus. See here. Here I have written this one extra step. Here I am doing directly because I have explained here. So this minus sign will become plus. When out of bracket there is minus sign, then this sign will become plus. So 3 multiply 1 is equal 3. Now 5a plus 5 2 is 10 minus 3a plus 3 is equal 3. Now this 5a minus 3a plus 10 plus 3 plus 13 equal 3. 5a minus 3a, 2a is equal 3 minus 13. Then 2a is equal 3 minus 13 minus 10 as we did here. Now a is equal minus 10 upon this 2, 2 in the 2, 2 5 the 10. A is equal minus 5. Next part, g. G is 27 minus 3a is equal a plus 3a minus 8. See here part G. This one. G H I. So 27 minus 3a is equal a plus 3a 4a minus 8. Now take this. See here I have written here, take minus 3a from left hand side to right hand side. From here to here. 27 is equal 4a minus 8. Take this minus 3a. Here we will write it plus 3a. Now take minus 8 from right hand side to left hand side. This time we will take this minus 8 from right hand side to this left hand side. So it becomes 27 minus 8 will be written as plus 8 is equal 4a plus 3a. 27 plus 8 35 is equal 4a plus 3a 7a. Now this 35 upon this 7. This 35 upon this 7 equal a. 7 1 is 7, 7 5 is 35. So a is equal 5. Next, h part. 11 minus 3 multiplied by q minus 4 is equal 8q plus 4. So 11 minus 3 multiply q. This minus sign will become plus because out of this bracket there is minus sign. 3 multiply 4 is equal 8q plus 4. Now this 11 minus 3q plus 3 4 is 12 is equal 8q plus 4. Now 11 plus 12 23 minus 3q equal 8q plus 4. Now take minus this 3q from left hand side to right hand side here. Then 23 is equal 8q plus 4 plus 3q. In next step we will take this plus 4 from right hand side to left hand side. So it becomes 23 minus 4 equal 8q plus 3q. 23 minus 4, 19 equal 8 plus 3, 11q. Now this 19 upon this 11 equal q. Means q is equal 19 upon 11. It is an improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. So we can divide this 19 by 11. 11 1 ja 11. 8 is remainder. So this 19 upon 11 can be written as q is equal 1:8 upon 11. Next part, I. 0.08a is equal 3 minus 0.1a. Take 0.1a from right hand side to left hand side, this side. 0.08a plus 0.1a is equal 3. 0.08a plus 0.1a. Then 8, 1. We get 0.18a is equal 3. Now this a is equal this 3 upon 0.18. Remove this decimal from here. After decimal there are 2 digits. So we will add these 2 zeros. Now simplify it. 6 1 ja 6, 6 2 ja 12, 6 3 ja 18, 6 5 ja 30, 0. A is equal 50 upon 3. Again it is an improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. So we will divide it. We get 16 is to 2 upon 3. A is equal 16 is to 2 upon 3. Next part, J. X percent of 200 gram is equal 50 gram. X percent means x upon 100. Of means multiply 200 gram is equal 50 gram. Now these 2 0 cancel with these 2 0. So x multiplied 2 is equal 50. Then x is equal 50. Again here it is multiply sign. So it will be in division. 50 upon 2. 2 1 ja 2. 2 2 ja 4. 2 5 ja 10. X is equal 25. Next part, K. X upon 7 plus x upon 14 is equal 9. Here we will take LCM of 7 and 14. It will be 14. Divide this 14 by this 7. 7 2 ja 14. Then 2 multiply by x. Plus 14 1 ja 14. 1 multiply this x is equal 9. 2 multiply x 2x plus 1x upon 14 is equal 9. Now by cross multiplication 2x plus x 3x equal 9 multiply by this 14. X is equal this x is equal 9 multiply 14 upon this 3. So 3 1 ja 3, 3 3 ja 9. X is equal 3 multiply 14. X is equal 42. So students, we completed up to part K of question number 4. Some parts are left. We will do these parts in the next class. Students, if you feel any difficulty in any question, you can ask me. You can send me message on WhatsApp or you can ask me during the class time. Okay students? Thank you students.